So, everybody, I just watched the finale of One Punch Man, and all I can say is this anime does live up to its title, and Madhouse is fantastic. A huge round of applause for Madhouse for doing fantastic work on the finale of One Punch Man. If you guys did watch the episode, I encourage you to watch it now. It probably was, if not one of the best episodes of the entire show. Give the video a thumbs up. Some of you new, leave your feedback down below. I definitely would like to hear what you're all thinking right now, but let's get on with this. So of course, you know, Saitama versus Lord Boros, they continue on their fight, and it gets more heavy than it did before, because I saw a little preview of it before, you know, where they just traded punches. And for a lot of people, no, he didn't intentionally even try to finish the match. He just wanted to drag it out to see how far it would go. He was holding back when he even said casual punches, consecutive normal punches, he said. So he's not even trying to like murder this guy. It's just seeing, you know, where he's at, you know? And it gets insane because it looks as though Saitama's actually getting blown away when really he isn't. I guess what he's doing kind of like a Goku thing, you know, where Goku lets his opponents get to his full power and see what they can do. I guess he's doing that, I want to say. That's the only real explanation I can say to why he's taking these blows. Because you can obviously see at the end, he does his serious killer punch. He's like, oh, I guess I should be serious too. There's a serious killer punch which actually blows away a huge, like, laser beam that is able to like destroy the planet. It is able to just destroy the planet in one shot, and he just punches through it like it's absolutely nothing, and then punches through Boros as well, snapping the core that's actually inside of him. Really, he has to cut him up to make the core visible and then destroy the core. And really, his fists are so strong, he can just punch his body, and the vibration of that punch can destroy the core from the inside out. It's absolutely insane how powerful Saitama is. Like, it's actually stupefied insane to how strong he really is, and it's actually insane too. But to go a little bit off topic with that, I want to talk about the other characters before I talk about this insane fight. Can we talk about how Saitama continues to be like, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. My heart is sick. It's actually insane. Not to mention as well that there was this other guy, I forget his name, he was another cyborg kind of like creature, and he straight up told Genos that Metal Knight is your enemy. And this right here, I theorized this, I didn't read the manga at all, but I theorized this, that this is actually the cyborg that Saitama's been looking for a very long time, you know, with his childhood and past. This is the cyborg that he's talking about, the one that's stronger than him. And obviously, of course, Metal Knight is stronger than Genos. So Genos, I don't even know, he's got to put on these new arms or something like that, to get some new equipped body parts in order to be on the same level or like be stronger than Genos, because Genos is stronger than I mean, Genos is not stronger than Metal Knight. Metal Knight is obviously stronger than Genos. And now with this new acquired alien spaceship, it doesn't look like it's going in that direction to where Genos will be stronger than him. Genos is gonna need some new parts as well. You know, he desperately needs some new parts in order to keep up to date with Metal Knight, or Metal Knight will be able to blow him back and destroy him. He really will. He really will be able to destroy him. It's gonna be insane, but he can and he will. So that's fun. That's a fun little theory right there. If anybody read the manga, don't spoil anything like that. Please don't. I appreciate that. But that's just a fun little theory there, just for us only anime watchers. But this was the finale episode, so we're probably going to get a season 2. The show did stupid good that they would be insane to not get a season 2, because we enjoy the animation, we like the comedy, we like the characters, and they get money out of it. A lot of money off it. So really, who's losing, huh? Who is really losing if they make a season 2? No one, right? No one? Yeah, no one is losing if they make a season 2. Like, literally no one. But I thought it was funny too how King, he like grabs a boulder and like throws it at the ship. He's like, oh, I can't let a little girl outdo me, rank 2 or not, I'm still the king, and I'll show you how a human does it. And it's just like, bro, she tossed you back, dude, and then she levitated your rock that you threw, and then took credit for it and threw it at the ship. Pretty much you're useless. Like, you don't even need to be here. And of course, a lot of us rank people were useless because they didn't need to be there. Actually, a lot of them left. So I guess they all had their little parts to do, but a lot of them actually left, and they didn't really feel the need of being there. I don't know why they're all like pompous, prestigious asses. Like, come on, dude, you're a hero for God's sakes. You're not a villain. What the hell are you? Like, oh yeah, we're too, right, we're too famous for this ship. We're gonna walk away and go do things more important, like no one knows what we're doing. Oh my god, my family is better than yours. I make more money. I'm a higher rank. Like, rank or not, dude, you're still an S-class hero. Dedicate yourself to that and dedicate yourself to the people and saving the world and stuff like that and yada yada yada. That's a hero, but I don't know. Like the old man said, there's too many troublemakers. Speaking of the old man, speaking of the old man, my man gets blown back. You think he's dead, right? I was so sad. I was like, yo, don't kill him off. He's easily one of my favorite characters. Do not kill him off, you know? Do not kill him off. If they do that, I will be horribly upset. He ends up just walking it off. Like SAITAMA just walks it off. He's like, oh gosh, I really gotta do more cardio. Gotta really work out again. And I was like, hello? What? Hello? He just got up like it was nothing. Like, he easily got up like it was nothing. Like, yo, I love this guy. Easily top 3 favorite characters right there. It goes Tatsumaki. You know what? I'll make a top 5 about it. Like, now you know who number 1 is. Or maybe I could change it up. Who knows? But I love how he just walked it off. Instantly, the swordsman just cut through. And then, boom. He just swipes his finger in there. He's like, you always regenerate your head. I found out your weakness. GG. I was like, yo, GG. Which is Japanese for old man. All I know is that I love this old man so much, bruh. Absolutely so much. But back to the real point right here of SAITAMA versus BOROS. BOROS with his ultimate technique. This really, like, he said acroboexic, something like that. I forget, he said some long word where there's a lot of strain to his body. Nigga send SAITAMA to the moon, bro. SAITAMA comes back from the moon. He's like, hey, I made it. I was like, yo! He comes back from the moon like it's nothing. Absolutely nothing, dude. And he just holds his nostrils and his breath like he's okay. It's like, dude, you can't do that when you're in space. It actually implodes your body. Like, your body will blow up. Your skin, too, and everything like that will blow up. And he just, like, held his breath. I was like, you can't do that. Like, you actually cannot. But no, SAITAMA ended up overpowering BOROS. And when BOROS took that killer punch, he was still conscious. And I was like, huh? Because his regenerative properties which healed him up little by little, but the core was breaking. So it's not the fact that he lived the punch, it's not the fact that his regenerative properties are barely healing him up, but the core couldn't handle it and snapped. So, and then he admitted defeat. He's like, oh yeah, he's entire time himself in a fight. You were too strong for me, SAITAMA. I will see you in the afterlife. That right there, I'm telling you, this is the strongest character that we have seen so far in One Punch Man history. Of course, in the anime, of course. There's probably someone stronger in the manga, but in the anime, of course. This was a god-level threat. A god-level threat. It's dragon-level threat, which is also stupid strong. But this right here is a god-level threat where it's like, you may as well just leave the planet. That's how dangerous this level of threat is. That you have to leave the planet, or you gotta abandon it, and you can't do anything. You may as well just start praying now, say RIP, and get your coffin ready and everything like that, because god-level threat means you're done. And he made a fool of a god-level threat. It's actually insane how SAITAMA is. Like, I continuously want to watch this show, and I feel like a lot of people can agree with me on this. A lot of people continue to watch this show because at first they're like, oh, the guy's too strong. Why would I watch this show? It's boring, right? No, false. Because a lot of people actually continue to watch shows like these to see when the main character or character who's so strong will, like, to see how strong they go, or to see what type of a strong opponent that they will fight to make them look like they're weak, stuff like that, you know? And I actually really cannot wait for season 2 to see someone who's equally as strong as SAITAMA, someone who's stronger than SAITAMA, so makes a fool of SAITAMA, you know? Because even though it looked like SAITAMA they made a fool out of, in retrospect, in theory, he wasn't, because he was just letting all that happen. And then the serious punches, you can obviously see bloom back in like one punch. So, yeah. And there was a pretty boy at the end. Let's talk about this. The pretty boy at the end pissed me off so much, dude. Because he's just like, oh, hey, you S-class warriors, you S-class heroes are so pathetic. I came back from filming a drama. I was like, oh, my family's better than yours. It's like, dude, you're not shit, dude. You're not. He's like, oh yeah, really? I wanted Metal Bat to beat the crap out of him. The swordsman, I wanted that to happen. I was like, yo, please do it right now, because I think there's like an anime class for it, but there's an anime class for the type of personality that Metal Bat has. There's a cocky. They think they're all that and stuff when really they are, and then they're into women and horn bags and pervs and stuff like that. I forget the name for it, but there's a lot of anime personalities like that. Like, there's a guy from Haikyuu like that. Hell, they even look the same. without the hair, of course. But this Pretty Boy was really getting on my nerves. I was like, yo, no one gives S-class heroes a break, dude. No one gives them a break. Like, they did their best. Like what Person said, they did their best, and that's all that they actually can do. Obviously, they can't guarantee the safety of the city, of the people, but they can try, and they did. The city would have been in more ruins had I just let everything happen, and more people would have died had they just let everything happen. So it's like, what? Like, what? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. And like, you ain't shit. You're top of A, dude. They're all S-class. He's like, oh, there's a reason why I don't go up to S-class. And I'm like, can he even go up to S-class? Is he just spewing BS out of his mouth, or is he actually that strong? And then I see him like KO the leftovers of the alien race, and I was like, come on, dude, they could have gotten him in on intel and stuff like that. They could have killed him captive in jail because they're weaklings. They could never get out, you know. And so SAITAMA could have gotten more credit because they could have been like, oh, that bald man, he came inside the thing all on his own and ended up defeating Lord BOROS all on his own in one punch. They could have like gassed up SAITAMA, and then everybody would have believed SAITAMA and how strong he is. I just really like Genos, and I really like the old man, because they really know how strong SAITAMA is. Shout out to the enemies too. The enemies are more aware of how strong SAITAMA is than the actual, you know, the actual heroes alongside with them. It's like, huh? And it's just, I don't know, it was weird. It was weird. I thought it was really funny at the end. Dude, this part was really funny. I actually laughed at this. I typically don't laugh in animes. But Tatsumaki, they hella curve her. And then he's like, oi, Genos, go prove her wrong. He's like, you talk crap about my master gain and I'll end your life. He's like, yeah, get her, yeah. I was like, bruh. And then my nigga Genos got slumped. Like, bruh, know your place, rank number 9. I don't know what rank he is, but she's ranked 2. You don't mess around with that. So far, she is the strongest, like, second strongest protagonist that we have seen in the actual series. Because, of course, SAITAMA is far stronger than her. But, like, if you guess you want to go by actual class, technically she's the strongest one by class. But that's really it. So we haven't seen rank 1. And it looks like even in the manga, a lot of people said that they haven't even shown rank 1 yet. And I guess they're leaving that for some hyped up moment. You know, they're leaving that for some hyped up moment. Yeah, that is so cool. And the ending too, I love the ending. You can see the aura that it's definitely finished. Like, I had that successful feeling of being finished and everything. And right there when that happened, I was like, this show was great. Shout out to Madhouse, he did fantastic. I know a lot of people are hyping you up, but they refuse to realize that this show actually took a lot of work to make and happen. And the fact that Madhouse accepted this and chose to work on this, one of the best studios, is just thankful enough. Like, blessed. Like, please don't hype up what you don't know. Alright? Madhouse is fantastic, and they did a great job on it. Appreciate that. You know, they do a lot of great jobs on all the anime that they work on. You know, Full Alchemist Brotherhood. But, I don't know, actually. I don't know if they worked on Brotherhood, but they would seem like they did. Point is, though, is that they did a great job, alright? And I love the small little filler cut at the end. He's like, hello, my name is Genos, and I'm here, and who's my disciple? And I was like, wait a minute, aren't you the disciple? Huh? I don't know if he said that he's a disciple and that's his master. He didn't really say master or anything, but they didn't really make it clear that who is the disciple, and it made it seem like he's the disciple. Or no, he made it seem like SAITAMA's the disciple, and I'm like, wait a minute. Huh? I don't know, I may have to look back at that and really just, I don't know, maybe I got too distracted, didn't really have too much focus on the anime there. I don't know, but that is going to be it though. So if you all enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up. One Punch Man unfortunately is over for now, but there will be a season 2. So just wait on that, because it's literally on the verge of publicly being announced as confirmed, you know? Like D Gray Man and a Fate Project, like you all saw with the previous videos. One Punch Man season 2 is probably, if not most likely, 90% going to be confirmed. Alright, it's gonna happen. We're just waiting on it. So if you enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up. Please, overall, let me know what you thought about the anime. You know, none of that hype beat shit. I want to know like some legitimate stuff that you enjoyed about it. And with that being said, I'll catch you all guys later.